life, pray to God. So I love my time till I'm gone. Vices I dealt with the wrong. Exhaling the nimbus, head pain in my song. I'm loving a heavenly touch, got a and I'm. This life kinda shoot me on job. Your be odds, do not slave to a boss. I'm seeing my people be lost, so I'm finding a way.
Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. That with the hair and nails on fleek, grip that. Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, man, no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from an OG. Big bank need racks on me.
Welcome everyone to this 2K Sports Broadcast. From Charlotte, North Carolina, home of the Hornets. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Last game for the Hornets, the loss to the Memphis Grizzlies. To the middle. Here's Williams. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Howard with it. Williams picks him up. High post, Howard. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Noel. Clock at 6. Barrett for 3. And it's the Hornets ball. Here's Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angle. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Now, here's Mitchell. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First of all,
Well, I tell you what, checking out the dunking ability of Washington there, this guy doesn't mind showing off what he's got.
And it's Barrett penetrating. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
and once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Inside, Williams. Whistle blows, bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Now here's Hayward. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Over to the left wing. Barrett wide open. He fires. And again, it's New York.
Well, there's nothing like being unselfish as a player, and Noel was outstanding in that regard. Reading the entire floor and finding his guys for high percentage shots.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 6. And again, it's New York.
Mitchell.
And this is what Mitchell delivers for his team. He's an efficient shooter you can rely on for buckets.
Boy, what a rookie season for LaMelo Ball. He was the 3rd overall pick and saw immediate action for the Hornets. And in my mind, Kevin, I thought he was the clear Rookie of the Year front runner early.
So it's the Knicks now. After the basket by Charlotte. And it's Barrett penetrating. Misses in close. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Here's Washington. The kick out to Ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And Ball began his rookie season coming off the bench. But eventually, they had to find a way to start it.
Yeah, clearly, Greg, he needed to be in the starting lineup, and he actually started until the wrist injury. He showed that he was an elite rookie. This team has a great future with him running the point guard spot.
And stolen by Noel. Here's Mitchell. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Hornets leading by 3. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Mitchell with it. 8 points for him. Thibault on the wing. Back to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Lays it up off the glass. Mitchell's got 10.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Ball with a wide open look. And the Hornets miss again. Now, here's Barrett. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And that one drops.
Hayward understands exactly where he needs to get to when the break is on. Leaking out well that time in transition.
With the assist.
Pass to Barrett. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. New York shooting their first free throw of the evening. And the technical free throw is good.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game. A versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
Now, here's Barrett. 5 points in the game. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
When Rozier is seeing the floor that well, makes everything easier for him and his team.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And Kelly Oubre, the new face on the Hornets, was hoping to get a bigger deal in free agency. The market, though, just not there for him. Ended up with a 2-year deal in a situation where he feels he can show his worth.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game. I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
And it's Barrett penetrating. Pass to Thibault. Buries the long-range jumper.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
They get it back. Bradley bricks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. Going inside. And it's Mitchell missing.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Reed. And so here is New York. It's a three-point game. Rose scanning the floor. Rose double teamed. And the shot goes down.
And that's just strong, tough action from Rose there. Staying in control and getting the job done with authority.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
When he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
He's had trouble putting up the same numbers from the foul line that he put up last season.
Rose with the ball. Now guarded by Bradley. Oubre with the steal. Oh, and here comes Rozier all alone.
You know, Rozier was originally drafted by the Celtics, had to back up Isaiah Thomas and Kyrie Irving, but his time to lead has come, and he's answered the bell well.
Well, a lot of people were nervous about Rozier's contract. Signed for big money with the Hornets, but he has more than earned it.
You know, at the time, a lot of fans thought it was too much for him, Greg, but to Rozier's credit, he's improved since he inked that deal, and now it's looking like a cap-friendly contract.
Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Maker. Shoots over Bradley. New York, no good that time either. Now Rozier. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's Jones. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. And the Hornets lead by 7.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot? You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
You know, it's one of the things coaches like least is giving away points. I mean, they've been a step late. They've been caught reaching. They've got to tighten things up at the defensive end.
Jalen Brunson.
Brunson, good.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
New York calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Now here's Rose. He has 5. The 3. No good that time. And Charlotte will come the other way. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Driving inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. The first one falls. And both free throws good for Reed. New York trails by 4. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Brunson. No good with the layup.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Rose gets a wide open look. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Derrick Rose.
Rose has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Knicks.
Boy, I tell you, you got to get out on Rose from there. He's lethal from behind the arc.
New York calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
It could go. And that one released in time, but no good. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Hornets on top. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Here's Hayward. It's blocked. Outside Rose. Robinson for 3. Drills it from outside. Robinson's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
Knows how to run a team, guys, and facilitate accordingly. Rose makes those around him better.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
And, Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
And then Washington with the dunk.
And, you know, Hayward's floor recognition and composure, really impressive. Knows precisely when to pass over to the open man.
Robinson misses. When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And, yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime.
Here's Brunson. Miles Bridges picking up that last basket. Just 4 to shoot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Ball. He's got 5. Pass to Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Now it's a 7-point Hornets lead. It's rebounded by New York. Now Brunson. Drives to the hoop. In the corner, it's Robinson. Now, here's Maker. He's guarded by Williams. 5 on the clock. They need this. Williams with the block. Pass to Washington. To the inside. Nice move. And the layup is up and in. And that's now 9 points for Williams.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And here's Rose outside. Missed the shot. He's made 3 and missed 3 from the field. Hayward goes in. And the call will be against Don Maker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Here's Bridges. Over in the corner, Williams. Back to Bridges. Here's Ball. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Howard. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Charlotte.
Outside Williams. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. They get it again. And Williams with the stuff.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
But, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And here's Hayward. Following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Chalk up two there.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Pass to Noel. Mitchell with it. He takes it in.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. Watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. The drive by Mitchell. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 9. From deep Washington. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And New York making a change here. Noel. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
Boy, Noel is just a long guy who creates a lot of problems for defenders, and he's very good at drawing fouls.
And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Snatched up. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Pass to Noel. Here's Butler. Back to Noel. And here's Barrett. He's got 5. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Good work defensively by Jones.
Yep, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
First trip to the line for him here.
Tony.
First one falls for him. And so Bradley nails both of them.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that. Made them pay.
Good on the triple.
That's his 5th three-pointer of the half. Filling it up.
Pass to Jones. Down low. Deflects the pass. Here's Rozier. Barrett with the ball. Wants to get it to Butler and does. Back to Barrett. And again, New York with the triple.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
They call him Scary Terry for a reason. This guy's a blur in the open floor.
It's Barrett on the wing. Nailed from three-point land. Barrett's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. So it'll be Terry Rozier shooting. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
Terry Rozier.
And every year, Terry Rozier seems to get better. Specifically great, becoming a more efficient and lethal scorer.
I mean, he's improving his percentages over the years, especially his three-point shooting. When he came into the league, was not a threat from deep. Now, you have got to honor that outside shot.
To the paint. Here's Butler. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And didn't shoot it all that well from the line in the first quarter. Doing a much better job now in the second, up over 80%.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Rose attacking. From the low block. Pass to Buck. Baseline J on the way.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Reed. Now, here's Rozier. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 13. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Back to Thibault. Pass to Butler. New York needs to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. We've got 22 seconds left now here in the second. Now, here's Rozier. He's got 13. Pass to Jones. The kick out to Rozier. Here's Reed. Wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And how about that triple to put a cap on their run here going into the break. Finish that half on a big-time roll.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway.
Guys, how about the ball handling by Rozier? Showing you a little bit of the back-to-the-future Rose with those moves.
It's good. Bulls got 11 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's Brunson after Gordon Hayward's bucket. To the middle. Ball's knocked loose. Butler with the steal. And now we've got the intentional foul. So for the Knicks, about 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's Mitchell driving to the basket.
No, sir. Get it out of here. LaMelo using that long reach to deny that shot.
Here's Washington. The kick out to Ball. From past the arc. That one, no good. The Knicks go the other way with it. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Donovan Mitchell.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
And stolen by Thibault. And the foul called on ABC. And that'll be his third foul so far. New York trails by 16. Mitchell left side. Williams with the steal.
It's an awkward pass to try to make on the interior.
Bridges shot. Good.
Boy, look how easily Bridges shoots through the contact there. I mean, his mechanics are strong, as is his body.
Now Mitchell. He's got 23. With the drive. Pass to Thibault. Off target with his three. Charlotte leading by 18. Here's Hayward. And it's Ball at the elbow. Back to Hayward. And Hayward at the stuff.
He's got some years on him now, Gordon Hayward. Even into his 30s, though. He can still punch it home.
Mitchell left side. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Back to Howard. New York moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Mitchell, no good. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Now, here's Mitchell. After Gordon Hayward's miss. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Howard. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Here's Bridges. Dwight Howard pulls it in. New York trails by 18. Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
And Ball slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And, you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Donovan Mitchell.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
A second chance effort. Pass to Williams. That shot off the mark. And New York will come the other way. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. 15-point game. Howard at the elbow. Butler in the corner. Outside Rose. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Washington. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, it's a nice sight to see Washington attacking inside, just making the defense fouling.
Good on the second free throw. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I'm going back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
Pass to Washington. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Washington's got 12.
Proving he can capitalize from this area too. Washington being assertive and looking to score. I like it.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. So both teams making some changes here. Barrett with the ball. The tray. It's good from long range. 18 points for him.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Rozier. Bradley can't get it to go. New York trails by 13. And here's Rose outside. It's no good. He is 4 for 10 in the game.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for New York. There's the triple. Shot clock reset for the Knicks. Barrett for three. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Charlotte leading by 15. Here he goes. Pass to Jones. Reed. And Butler sends it back. And he gets it back. And it's good. 2 points. Reed's got 4 this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Down low. There's Noel. And slam dunk by Noel.
Simply got to love the way Noel finishes his dunks. I mean, so strong around the cup.
Here's Rozier. Here's Bradley. Tries again. And it's good on the layup. Bradley's got his second bucket of the night.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Pass to Bradley. Here's Jones. Another shot. And stolen by Butler. And here's Rose. 13 points in the game. Fires the 3. And Jones pulls it down.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Back to Bradley. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Bradley's got his third basket of the night right there.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Rozier looking around. Inside. And stolen by Noel. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Back to Barrett. For 3. Good on the three-point shot. Barrett's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Thon Maker, Jalen Brunson.
Charlotte leading by 10. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Rozier. He's got 13. Bradley. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And so it's Charlotte up by a dozen here at the... And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Ball with it. There's the drive. Puts the move on. It's hauled in by Thibault. New York trails by 12. For 3, Barrett. Buries it from three-point range. Barrett's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for New York. Outside, Ball. Launches it. Drops in the tray. And the Hornets lead by 12.
I'll tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And Paul with the block. To the inside. Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And that's 15 points for Williams. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Hornets.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Outside Williams. And the foul called on ABC. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
He's lost his concentration in the second half, and we can see that in the turnovers piling up. Before the break, he had just one. Now he's got a bunch.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Nice game. Great performance so far by LaMelo Ball.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He said they've played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. You have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Mitchell wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got 10 points here in the second half.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
And the difference maker has on this end, love whenever he gets up to swat shots back.
So it's the Hornets now. Hayward is doubled. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here's Charlotte. Out to the right wing. There's Ball with the three. That shot missing. The Knicks go the other way with it. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Here's Ball. That one good for two. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, Ball playing with a lot of aggression and toughness there. I love seeing that from a guard who has his size and ability.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Fires the three. Bridges with the steal. The drive by Ball. Bridges inside. Basket counts. And the Hornets lead by 9.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
The Knicks making a switch here. And it's the Hornets with the ball. They have a 9-point lead. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with LaMelo Ball, this team struck gold. Exactly what the Hornets needed. Great production and a face of the franchise type of talent.
You know, Greg, thinking about LaMelo and this team, he's got the fans here in Charlotte excited.
And Kevin, let's be honest here for a moment. The Hornets haven't had a lot of luck in the draft. Finally, they knocked one out of the park, and the fans are ecstatic.
Here's Mitchell. Takes it inside. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
Stolen by Mitchell. From outside the arc. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
There's Ball with the three. Connects from three-point range. Ball's got 14 points here in the second half.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense. He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
New York trails by 6. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Makes his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
Now, here's Ball. Here's Bridges. Here's Williams. Second chance shot. It counts. And the foul. It's on Dwight Howard.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Paul with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Washington, that's good.
Boy, lock into that focus from Washington there. Love the body control, too. Excellent.
Pass to Howard. For three, Mitchell. And Hayward with the block. They retain possession. Here's Butler. Offensive rebound. Now, here's Barrett. And he drives in. And three chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. And Butler sends it back. And it's Thibault in the corner. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Howard. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And that's Mitchell at his best, playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
And the Hornets call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Hornets lead by 3. Hayward outside. It's stolen by Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And, you know, that's what the scouts have always loved about Barrett. That alpha mentality and his ability to rise to the occasion.
And Ball slams it in.
I do not know if there's a more confident family in the NBA. Ball wants the ball when it matters most.
For 3, Mitchell. And again, New York with the triple.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
And it's Ball penetrating. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ball's got 27 points.
And here the fourth, he's carrying this team right now. 5 of 7 from the field.
No good from Howard.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
For 3, Barrett. Hornets with the rebound. Inside. Here's Jones. Pass to Rozier. And Jones has it in the corner. And Jones slams it in.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Pass to Howard. Mitchell outside. 6 to shoot. Over Rozier. That one a little long. Here's Hayward. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. And it's a 6-point Charlotte lead.
And describing Hayward as a scorer, I think a good word is determined. I mean, he'll take contact if he has to. And whatever it takes to get his points, he's willing to do.
.106 left in the game. To the middle. Here's Williams. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. New York with the ball. Pass to Barrett for the three. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And coming through in a big way. You have to love Barrett there, taking over down the stretch.
Mitchell outside. .29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Down low. Rozier with the steal. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
It's Barrett on the wing. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Offensive rebound. And so it's Charlotte with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both